What's up, Jooba people? This is an amazing song, Little Star. I believe it's from the Guitar Gate community by Tom Masato. I can't remember how to say his last name, but really cool guy. And the Guitar Gate people. And yeah, really amazing story about how he just came to publish his videos. And then on my community, Margie said, this guy just randomly posted 3 videos and wow, I'm amazed. And then I just had to do a tutorial of the song. So I was really impressed by all that. And when I heard it, I was like, wow, this is really cool, really nice sequence. So let's jump straight into it. So we've got a capo on the 3rd fret here, and the song shifts between 6/8 time and 4/4 time. And then we've got the first sequence of chords. Okay, and which I'm gonna walk you through here. So at the 5th fret, index finger on the 5th fret. So this is 3rd, just so it makes a little more sense. Should I go further away or closer? Closer, yeah. So this shape I use quite often, but now what he does is he adds the pinky there. That's nice, eh? And then he has this E flat, so just remember we've got this descending kind of Stairway to Heaven thing. Okay. Pinky goes up 1, middle finger goes there to fret 6, sorry. Alright, and then we've got this G at 9 over D chord. This is on the 5th fret. And then we've got this G over D flat. And then we've got a regular C chord, which we use the pinky here and on the 2nd string. Okay, and moving on with the song, we have a regular G chord, which you can play like this, or like there's many ways to play it, whichever G you want. We have this F over C chord. You can add the bass here if you want. We're going to do a hammer on with the middle finger. On the C, we're going to do a hammer on also with the middle finger. Okay, so those are the chord shapes once you have them down. And it also uses normal chord shapes like an A minor, a D over F sharp, and I think that's it, and a regular E minor. But you should know those chords, okay. So the picking pattern, he uses 2 different picking patterns, one for the 6/8 and one for the normal one. So if we go to that first chord shape, so you can hear it, it's P, P, M, P, I. Okay, so that's the pattern there. Now I just want to show you the other pattern as well. Seeing we're into the patterns now. So let's just take an E minor chord, or an A minor chord for this matter. And this is for the end progression where he plays this. Yeah, this is for that part. Okay, so these 2 patterns are essential to learn for the song. Okay, so make sure you spend time on them and get them sorted. Now, once you have those 2 patterns, then you can basically start with the song. Then the song has 2 chord progressions. It's the descending one, and then it's the G, F, C progression. All right, so I'm gonna go over the descending one first, and I'm gonna actually just show you the chord shapes as I'm doing it, okay? So with the picking pattern, it's, sorry. first part. So let me just do that once again. So one picking pattern per chord shape. And then on the C chord, we have a very interesting part here. Is a the first time it's da, 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 and the second time it's da, da, da. You can end on that open G string. And then the G F C progression. So we just finished this sequence now. All right, that sequence, which is the main sequence. And now we're going to do this part, okay? Now the G, F, C part starts with a G chord with a hammer on. That's the G riff. So you've got a hammer on the second string. And then the open G string. Da, 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 da. And then on the 5th fret, you slide up on the 4th string to the 7, 5 to 7 on the 4th string, and then open 2nd string. And then we have the F chord with a hammer on. Now it's very improvisational, according to me. I mean, he plays it pretty much perfect every time, but for me, I like to do it a little bit more improvisational, except this riff. So this, the second time he goes to the G, does this riff. And then it starts again. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Okay, now there are some sequences. The alternative ending for one is he does this progression. I just put the chords there so that you can quickly figure it out. But that's basically when he gets to the C chord. He just does that sequence there. And then the alternative progression when he switches time signature is he goes, let me just remember the picking pattern, sorry. It's this one then. The root note is going to be here, and then it's... Yeah, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. The way I remember it is thinking of once I was 7 years old. Anyway, then you do that progression. Let me just walk you through that part. So... G. And you see those bass notes there, just indicating which bass notes you use to walk to the other chord. So E minor, F sharp. That's it. It's pretty simple. 2 patterns, and then for the strumming parts, it's very simple. Like, you'll be able to figure that out. Have a nice day, guys. Cheers.